Welcome back to another episode of my Georgia Bulldogs Dynasty here on College Football 25. We are in Week 6, coming off of a heartbreaking loss at Oklahoma. And things don't get any easier this week as we take a trip to the Plains to take on the 5-0 Auburn Tigers team. Somehow it's still not ranked, but it is a really good squad. So, like I said, we've kind of flatlined on offense in the second half. 3 interceptions from Keldon Leonard, 2 of them just being late games trying to make plays, but certainly the turnovers were disappointing. Didn't run the ball probably consistently enough, but just could not make big plays in the second half. Gave up too many sacks, just free runners coming after the quarterbacks. We'll have to adjust to that. But this Auburn team, again, is at 5-0. Really just a couple of impressive wins here going on the road at Kentucky and against UCLA. They're only pretty solid wins, but it's a pretty talented team. And we'll take a look at their roster right quick, and then we will hop into the game. We'll come up here. You see we're a 92 overall team. They're an 89, so they're really solid, and they're led by, the best, second best player in the country from an overall perspective here in Joe Phillips, that outside linebacker. The stats don't really pop off for him, to be honest with you. He's somebody that obviously just developed really well behind the scenes, but is having a good season thus far. But at quarterback, they got Luke Kromenhoek, who is a transfer from Florida State, getting his first real opportunity to start here. Did play for Florida State some in 2025, but now in 2027. Starting for Auburn, he's got a 5-to-1 touchdown interception ratio. He's actually having a really, really good start to his season. Got a couple of good running backs here. Derek Sermon, Damon Kramer, Willie LaRue. Some explosiveness there for sure. Got to watch out for that. They are going to be without their top wide receiver, Perry Thompson, who is out with an Achilles tear. So his career is done on this game. Malcolm Simmons behind him. Still got a pretty good set of wide receivers, but at least they don't have the 99 speed guy from our perspective. Tight end, solid guy here. Robert Brady is a blocker, but not a very good athlete. Bacon is a decent athlete, though. The offensive line is pretty good across the board. A little weak at right tackle, but I think one of these left tackles will end up sliding over there with the higher overalls. Defensive line is really good, something I'm really worried about after some of the struggles that we've had so far this year up front blocking. But yeah, with this game being on the road, I want to lean more on the run game than I did against Oklahoma. And I don't know if this team's going to give us much of an opportunity to do so. Now, outside of Phillips and maybe Waller, if he plays a lot, their linebacker group is not crazy good. DJ Barber's really solid too, but a good athletic group. Corners are good, pretty much in line with what we have here. Maybe not quite as deep as us, but a pretty solid group with size and speed. Safeties are fast. C.J. Johnson's well-developed as a redshirt senior. These free safeties leave a little bit to be desired as far as how ready they are to play. But it's a pretty good football team that's off to a really good start. And, of course, anytime you have to go on the road to play a team, you always have to worry about that. Of course, we're just going to be rocking our regular whites. I don't think Auburn has anything. By the way, they do have an option. Kind of the different orange look. We'll give them we'll do the orange look with them for this game. Obviously a big rivalry game. It would, in theory, potentially be, should be a top 25 matchup with them being at 5-0, but they haven't been a great program in this series. Probably started really low in the rankings, but let's see if Georgia can bounce back. Certainly don't want to lose 2 games. We're not quite in a do-or-die situation yet, but to have a loss this early in the season, you have to really be focused throughout the rest of the year, make sure we get back to the playoffs. Let's see what we can do against this Tigers team here. We will kick off and start things off. Take a look at what I'm assuming they're still running a spread offense. Jadowski kicks it away. Take it for a touchback, and we will see Kromenhoek and this Auburn offense first. Beat them 38-16, beating them 10 years in a row. Which is really nice. They're still leading the overall series, but they haven't given us too much trouble in this series. They come out in a pistol set with a tight end and a fullback. It's a run up the middle. Nice carry there. Tyrese McNabb on the tackle, but Sermon ends up getting a gain of 12 there. He's up over 400 yards this year, so he's actually got more yards than Tobias, but of course they played an extra game than we have. Pistol set here again. It's going to be a draw play. Jordan Hall, Xavier McLeod, both of them having outstanding seasons. Quickly getting back there and wrapping him up there makes it a 2nd and 14. Now go 3 wide receivers shotgun. And of course we do have their former cornerback Jay Crawford is a nice throw down the field on the back shoulder. Hawk ends up being completed down the sideline. DeMillo couldn't get his head turned around fast enough there. They strike for a big play. Yeah, Jay Crawford will be starting in the slot for us again. Go out to his side there. Peel and Williams on the tackle. A little RPO. Not at all to start with Wolves here on defense. Hopefully Crawford can make a play against his former team. Get that wide, does get the pass off. Nice completion there. Simmons already with his 2nd catch. Tomahawk with a good throw there. With pressure in his face. Some backs in the backfield. Throw that sideways, and Chris Peel has jumped that, and that is going to be to the house. Georgia starts off the game with a pick 6. Cromwell Hope was such a good start to that drive. Ends up making a major mistake there. Threw that hitch late. Peel was sitting there waiting on it. A 79-yard pick 6. And the Dogs are up early here before they even take an offensive snap. Chris Peel just easily jumped that there on the outside. 7-0. It's a good way to, obviously you couldn't have picked a better ending to that drive there. Auburn showed that they can move the football on us though. Have to see how that works out. Nice that I actually got them wearing the orange, like highlights on the jerseys, when the crowd is actually wearing all orange today. Davis Johnson there on the tackle. So let's see. They go back to the pistol, 2 tight ends. It'll be a run play. Justin Williams does a nice job getting all the way across the field there, wrapping up. Sermon is from Georgia, redshirt sophomore. 3 wide receiver set. Oh, he's able to get a nice throw out there with the tight end. Cromwell really has made good decisions. One mistake he did make, though, we made him pay for. A run play. Sermon, really nice cutback there. On that one, it's going to be a 1st down. They've had success running the football. Pistol set. Nice run. This time they do come up there. Jones and Cole get the tackle. 2nd and 7. Three receivers over to the left side. It's going to be a carry that side. And Jones late to react to that. Thought it was a play action, I guess. Auburn's hitting the square in the mouth in the run game. And wide receivers. Be a draw, and it's a lot of good blocking again with 5 guys there on the defensive line. Right now has no answers for that. Run game, play action. Nowhere to go with the football. Had a couple guys breaking. Jordan Hall ends up bringing him down. It's not going to count as a sack, I don't think. This run game's going to do is cause Georgia to try to play a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage. Going to give them a chance to take another shot over the field. Cromwell tried to slide out again. McLeod, though, able to sack him. It's 2 times that he's kind of scrambled out early. Might be somebody that we can get if we're able to send pressure into a spot that we have somebody waiting. Throwing the screen. I don't know if we're going to be able to close the gap on him. We do not. Sermon gets the 1st down on a 3rd and 12 or something like that. Kind of bailed out on that play. Too much. It's a tight set with 3 wide receivers. It's a carry. Crawford there making the tackle. It's a former teammate. It's tight again, just flipped. Be a run. Crawford that time did get juked out. They do end up bringing him down though, so it's up for 3rd and 6. Send the running back in motion. We'll end up just throwing that over to the right side, and that's going to be a touchdown. Mello sitting back on his heels a little bit there. Should have came up a little closer to that. It ends up being a nice throw to Adinyahu. It's going to be a touchdown there for Auburn, able to tie it up. We got 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Georgia has not actually had the ball yet. On offense, 12-play, 86-yard drive after a really long initial drive there as well. Andre Evans back here received the kick. He's going to take that for a touchback, and Georgia with Kelton Leonard will get their first possession finally of the game. Tied up at 7-7. Leonard's been really solid. Obviously, fourth quarter gaffes last week notwithstanding. See how Georgia starts things off, and they do it in a 4 wide receiver pistol set, as is their custom. This going to be a handoff to Easy. Nice carry there, a gain of 6. I think we saw last week kind of the struggle that you can have leaning too much on a redshirt freshman quarterback in these road environments. This is not quite as tough a place to play as Oklahoma, according to the game's rankings, but Jordan-Hare is a really tough obstacle for young guys. A gain of 3 there, so it's a 3rd and 1. Leonard's going to take it. He's going to hand that off to Tobias. 4th and inches. Georgia get aggressive here. I think they're going to. The defense has been on the field a ton already today. You can sustain a drive here. 4th and inches. You're on 35. Gutsy play call, but they do hand it to Tobias, who just barely gets the first down. So far, nothing but runs. 3 wide receiver set here. Leonard sends Tuggle in motion. Screen over there to him. Gets good blocking this time. It's a gain of 6 out of that. That's quickly the end of the first quarter here. Game tied at 7. Georgia's run 5 plays on offense. Auburn's done a really nice job on offense. Kind of worried about how we're going to adjust to them throughout this game. It out. Let's see. 2nd and 4. Leonard takes a snap. Get this over to Tuggle. Just the catch, stays in bounds. First down for him there. Takes the snap. Look at that wide, and Dexter Dallas, he got room to run, but gets run down there. Slowed up just a little bit on the catch. About time for the corner to rack him down. 2nd and 1. Takes the snap. Going to get this to Dallas again, who does catch it. Saw the blitz coming off that side and decided to just go right back to it. Leonard takes the snap. Get this to Dallas again, his 3rd straight play with the catch. It takes the snap, hands it off to Tobias. Not getting a whole lot right now on the ground. 3rd and inches here. Now spread them out with a 4 wide receiver look. Leonard takes it, hands off to Dawgs at time. Runs away from the blitz. Gets the big carry. First and 10. Leonard takes the snap. Going to get this over to Cantrell, who does catch it. Gain of 8. Our Georgia's offense has looked pretty good here. Leonard takes the snap. Tries to dump that to Easy. May have been a touchdown there. Gets hit. Now 3rd and 2. Leonard takes the snap. Going to get this to Cantrell. Going to get inside. He's going to get into the end zone. And Cantrell continues an outstanding season. Puts Georgia back on top here as he finds the end zone yet again. Georgia with a really nice response. Their first time with the ball. Able to retake the lead here. Nice calm possession. 7 of 8 for Leonard. The only one being the screen where he got hit on the previous play. 51 yards and a score. A lot underneath stuff. Georgia wanting to play it smart. 14 play drive. This offense is using a bunch of plays to get to the end zone. Chudowski kicks it away. Nice spin move there. Probably hoping this offense come back out here again. 16. Got to do a better job of stopping the run. That's pretty much the first and foremost thing. And it's going to be a carry to Sermon, and we do not get off the blocks there again. Tight end and a fullback. Georgia going a little bit heavier here on the defensive side. It's going to be a run. Just Sermon does a nice job of bouncing to the outside. They clogged up the hole. Sermon just making reads. What end up happening is Georgia going to end up having to use more of a base set to stop this run game, which is going to create holes down the field. This time Williams, nice job on the tackle for Sermon. 3rd and 3. Back in motion. And it's going to create a big throw down the field, and Auburn's going to strike on a long touchdown. Chris Peel got beat on that side. Georgia a little too worried about the run game. Just beat him off the line of scrimmage for an easy touchdown there. Auburn ties it up. Kind of as expected, Georgia's in for a dogfight today. Tied up at 14 again. So far, Auburn has thrown a pick six for a big play. Now they've thrown a long touchdown pass all over Chris Peel. Okay. Tobias is a little banged up. Why don't we move, at least for a little bit here? I'll check on him maybe at halftime. Maybe run a little bit of Reed McKinnis for snaps today. Hasn't played a whole lot for us. Redshirt freshman is out there with Leonard. It's going to be a carry to him. It is a large gain, and he is going to fumble, and Auburn takes over. McGinnis runs over the first guy, then gets obliterated by the next guy. Carl Bingham, cornerback, goes over there and smokes him. Knocks the ball out of his hands. Again, it's not been a ball control issue in practice. Quick screen. Georgia blows it up there. Good play by Adenaje Green. Try to get that over to the backup tight end Bacon, their more athletic guy. 3 wide receivers. Tight end also in the slot. It's a bunch set here. Be a throw over to the right side, out of bounds, 3rd and 5. Trio empty. Going to be over the middle, and that was going to be picked off. Chris Jones taking it back down the field. Georgia's got their 2nd pick 6 of the game. Ramen Hoke has been so good outside of 2 plays, but those 2 plays have been disastrous for Auburn. It's Georgia now able to overcome their own offensive turnover and get their 2nd pick 6 of this first half and have taken now a 21-14 lead. Now you're at a point where losing this game would be a tough pill to swallow, getting 2 pick 6s. Georgia defense is going to have to be right back out there, though. That's kind of the negative here. So if he kicks it away, he's going to have a chance to return this one. It's brought down by Kenny Boyce. Two wide receivers and a tight end, 2 backs in the backfield. It's going to be a pass here again. That one, should have been picked off by Tyrese McNabb there. Do it right to him, trying to get the ball to the tight end. Sophomore out of Kentucky. Almost created the 3rd turnover for Ramen Hoke here in this first half. 3 wide receivers. This is going to be a run this time. Georgia does a good job. 3rd and 9. Now can Georgia just get off the field without having to get an interception? Takes it's going to be a draw play, and Sermon spins around, but he's going to get stopped just short, 4th and inches. And Auburn is going to punt it away to Georgia. There's going to be 4 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Georgia's had the ball 1 time on offense. Adenton is going to take a fair catch, going to maybe got it returned. 1st and 10. Leonard takes the snap. Going to try to lob this one over to Adenton, who does make the catch, gets it across the 50. Bad cornerback play there. End up just kind of lobbing that one in the spot where Adenton could get to it. Ends up being a 26-yard catch for the redshirt freshman. Leonard with an audible here. Takes the snap. Going to get this to Cantrell wide open on a slant. Big time play for him. Georgia moving it successfully now. Georgia's been really good on the play-for-play basis now on offense once they got that first down out of the way. Leonard takes the snap. This time he is going to get the screen off to Easy. Able to get outside the cornerback there, though. Bingham tackled a 4-yard gain. Last play here before the 2-minute warning, I think. Leonard takes the snap. Get this to Tuggle. It's going to be a 1st down. Georgia gets inside the 15, looking to go up 2 scores here, but we are now at the 2-minute warning. Georgia up a touchdown. Leonard takes the snap. Gonna get this to Riddell, who cannot bring it in. I think he wanted to get that ball to Tuggle, but they guarded that one well. Second and 10. Leonard takes the snap. Gonna dump this quickly to Dallas, who's going to get this and run, and Dallas is going to get into the end zone for Georgia. Backed up too much there over the middle in the cover 2. Dallas takes that one into the end zone. Leonard continues a really good first half, 12 of 14, 2 passing touchdowns. Found Cantrell and Dallas for those. Georgia now, thanks to 2 pick 6s on defense for Chris Jones and Chris Peel. Now up 28-14. Stokey kicks it away. Brought down there. 3 wide receivers. Sacked there out of Najee Green, Jordan Hall. Justin Williams was the one initially caused him to try to scramble out to his right, but it was right into Green and Hall. Pass on the middle. Nice play there from Bacon on the tight end after the catch. Now a 3rd and 10. Let's throw it. Chris Peel gets beat for another gargantuan touchdown down the left side. Peel has been really good this year. Don't know how this is J.C. Mercer. I don't know if he was maybe pressing there again. He's not a great press corner, and he was pressing again, so that's something I just want to watch out for. Not a good press corner at all, but J.C. Mercer is two extremely long touchdown catches now. In this first half, Georgia had a chance to go into the locker room up 2 scores. That was a 3rd and long. Chance to go in the locker room up 2 scores while getting the ball to start the second half. Andre Evans will take this for a touchback. 1st and 10. That's like how aggressive do you get? Georgia's been so good on offense. Addington sent in motion. Take the snap. Addington's got his guy flat-footed, and he's got the speed, and Addington is now going to strike. He breaks the tackle. He's going to get brought down inside the 15 at the 13. Addington didn't have the big strike against Oklahoma. Has had 2 really big catches today. Now Georgia just taking their time coming up here. 30 seconds left. No real rush. Takes the snap, hands it off to McGinnis. Inside, Georgia uses their first of 3 timeouts. Big time strike there to Addington. Obviously, the big thing here is just not making a mistake. Leonard is total in motion, able to kind of cinch it up. So Leonard just decides to take a sack. Georgia takes another timeout here. I don't think they're going to try to be that aggressive. They get a score, they get a score. If not, you wait for a field goal. Leonard takes the snap. He's going to dump this wide to McGinnis, so obviously he's going to do nothing with it. Let this clock run. Send Jadowski out. Go up 10 points here, hopefully before halftime. They do take a timeout with 3 seconds left. 27 yards. Jadowski's kick is so good as it sticks to the outside there. So Georgia's excellent finish to the second half there ends up not mattering at all. The big strike play to Addington. They leave with no points as Jadowski missed a 27-yard field goal there. So you've gotten 2 pick sixes, and you're only up a score here before halftime. Got to adjust what we were doing with Chris Peel there on the outside for sure. No more press for him. Okay, we get the ball to start the second half. Been really good on offense. Kind of sucks to leave 3 points on the board there. I don't know that Auburn is going to be able to consistently throw it on us as long as we don't press there on the outside. Looks like Tobias is back, good to go. We're going to go right back to him, and it's good blocking Tobias. Takes that for a first down. Let's make sure Tobias is back there as our starter. It's tough when McGinnis' first real carry ends up being a fumble. Nice run there, though. Hunter takes the snap. We get this underneath to Cantrell. It's up enough for essentially an extended handoff. Gain of 6. Second and 4. Hunter takes takes the snap. He's going to dump this to Cantrell. Gets him in motion. Cantrell making guys miss, and Cantrell still going all the way to the 40. Leonard has been really good so far today. Leonard takes it. It's a handoff to Tobias, who runs over one guy. Brought down there by Daniels. Nice carry, though. Leonard takes the snap. Able to get this to Tuggle. Somehow just got that wide enough for the underneath guys. Gets the first down there. We're back to the pistol. Leonard takes the snap. Gets good blocking, at least initially. 31 is Phillips, though, able to make a play there. 2nd and 8. Leonard's going to take the snap. Going to get this underneath to Dallas, even though he didn't understand what route he was trying to run. 3rd and inches. Taking, he's going to hand off to Tobias. Big time running room and get inside the 5 now. 1st and goal. Easy is not there, so 3 wide receivers set. They are going to hand it off to Easy, who's going to take it in. He's going to end up right at the 1-yard line. Leonard is going to toss it out to Tobias, who gets the block, and number 1 is going to get into the end zone and extend Georgia's lead again. This has been pretty much elite efficiency on offense all day today. Jadowski unfortunately missed a field goal right before halftime, but does get his extra point through. Back to a 2-touchdown lead here on the Plains for Georgia. Doing a nice job on the return here. They do finally wrap him up at the 20. Finding a little space there. All right, so no more pressing on the outside. Make them earn it. They do drop back to pass. That's going to be a throw over the middle. But yeah, I mean, they've hit 2 big long pass plays to Mercer. Cromwell Hook's made other big plays for sure, but they hit the 2 big long touchdowns. He's also thrown 2 pick sixes. Like, you just don't give him the deep ball. The 1-shot plays all sermon ends up running over McNabb there. He's been really good on the ground. 3 wide receiver pistol look here again. Yeah, play action. And that one ends up going over the middle off the hands of the tight end. Had a lot of bodies around him then, but Brady could not bring that one in. 3 wide receivers, just 1 linebacker out there for Georgia. Throw a screen. Luckily, Georgia got to him in time. That one might have been set up by Ayodele, sophomore. Yeah, got too clean of a look there. Third and 10. Jump it up underneath. 3 Georgia players there, though. Forcing them to punt. Five minutes left here in this 3rd quarter. Holmberg boots it away. Adenson back on the return. He's going to call for the fair catch. So far, this run game has been pretty solid. Obviously, the McGinnis fumble hurts. Leonard. It'll be a carry. Doesn't get much there, just on the scrimmage. John there really filled up that spot well. Second and 10. Eggington sent in motion. Takes the snap. You get this to Cantrell, who does catch it through traffic there. Right decision, but put it away. Third and 5. Leonard takes the snap. Try to get this to Riddell. He somehow fits that in there. That's a big time throw here as we'll take a look at the replay. Got man everywhere. Able to just slide that just in there, right past Joe Phillips to Riddell, who has had his issues this year. Made a nice catch there on the ground. Georgia converts. Leonard, it's a carry to Easy. Oh, I thought he had blocking on 33 there. Missed him in a 5-yard gain anyway. Leonard takes the snap. Gonna get this to Tuggle. We can't slide by John there, but let's get a little room out of it. Back to the 2 tight end pistol set here. Leonard just a direct handoff to Tobias, who's got a gaping hole all the way to the free safety. Georgia looking to put this one away if they can. Play action, going to try to go over the top to Riddell, who cannot bring it in. I just want to take a look. I haven't run that play much. Play action, they blitzed. Could have waited and got that to Cantrell there. Or to Tuggle. Quick throw. 3rd and 10. Time the blocks here again. Come on, Leonard. All right, one more time. Leonard takes the snap. Going to get that screen quickly out to Easy. Didn't like the way that play was looking to start off with. Tried to audible out of it. Let's see. Third and 10, just no mistakes. Leonard takes the snap. Gonna get this to Cantrell, who brings it in. Huge 3rd down conversion there. Georgia has not found many big plays in the passing game other than the one shot to Eggington before half. But they have been really efficient. The carry goes to Tobias, who could not get wide up the field. It'll be a 2nd and 10. As we start the 4th quarter, Georgia is up 2 scores. The offense has been really good. The defense has gotten 2 pick sixes, but given up 2 long touchdowns. Fell all the way to 11th, with maybe a big matchup next week against Arkansas on the docket. Back at home. Second and 10. Leonard takes it. It's a crack toss out to Tobias. Gets decent blocking there. Couldn't quite get wide enough. One of the guys ended up missing a block. 3rd and 6. Leonard takes the snap. Gonna get this to Tuggle, who catches it again. Georgia just barely able to catch these tough one-on-one situations. Continuing to make plays. Send Riddell in motion. He's going to take the jet toss, and that is going to be a walk-in touchdown for number 23. It's Georgia now. Early in the 4th quarter, up by 3 scores. You don't see the touch pass up to the tight end very much. They're around the goal line, though. Able to get him into the end zone. Good blocking. Jadowski's extra point is up, and it is good. And Georgia is up 42-21. Another really good drive from the offense. A couple of big-time third down conversions to Cantrell and Tuggle, leading the way to that score. Knocked down, good tackle there by Johnson. 1st and 10. Auburn has to throw it. Tomahawk has made a couple of big throws, of course, to Mercer. He's also shown that he can make a major mistake as well, and that is a screaming blitzer there off the left side. Justin Williams untouched. And right to Tomahawk, who tried to step up around him but was unable to do so. Williams' first sack of the day, having a great junior season. I think he's going to the draft this year, to be completely honest with you. Hogue, able to slide around Cole there. Sure broke down. Still such just a 3rd and 9. The screen side is not a screen, though. We'll take the deep shot this time. Peels in a good spot, and Mercer still catches it down the field. I've never seen that play. That time Peels in a great position. I mean, that's just football. Peel, kind of one of those things. Peel almost kind of gives up to. This looks very similar to one of the worst plays in Georgia football history, one of the best plays in Auburn history. But yeah, Peel's in a good spot. Mercer just kept going after the ball. Peel kind of thought the ball was, I guess, it's going to end up being incomplete. Mercer just kept running with it. Heads up play. Auburn's able to quick strike now for the 3rd time to Mercer. Chris Peel is struggling right now. I'd say he's been pretty good though, so I'm not worried about like benching him at this moment. But it's been a tough day for him. The press stuff is more my fault. He's not a press corner at all. Georgia back out on offense, knowing they need to score again. On some clock here. Leonard. It's going to be a carry to Bias. Explosive. Bias runs over the safety. He's going to get to the 50-yard line. What a game that he is having. 15 carries, 94 yards. It was a really slow start for him. That first drive, if y'all remember, really the first 2 drives, he was getting almost nothing. Hand it off to him again, a gain of 2. Second and 8. 3 wide receivers. Tobias a little tired. Screen to Tuggle. Gets the good block. Can he get to the outside? Tuggle does get to the outside this time. Takes it for a 1st down. 7 catches, 60 yards. Would love to find him one explosive play just to help out the yards after catch, but he's doing exactly what I need him to do. Leonard going to take the snap. He's going to take the shot to Dallas, who might have a hole, and he does. And Dexter Dallas catches the deep ball, and Georgia finds their deep strike down the left sideline and increases their lead again. 6 catches, 80 yards, 2 scores for Dallas. They're out of the slot. Auburn showed some aggression. Leonard flipped it and took his shot down the field. Dawgs kicks it away, and this Auburn crowd is silent again, just as they think they're getting momentum with Mercer's 3rd monster touchdown. End up falling short. That out left side. Nice open field tackle from everybody. Crawford with the first one there. Brady 2 catches, 17 yards. He did have a big drop for them earlier on the drive. They ended up punting, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, nice slant play there. Completed. 1st and 10. 4 wide receivers. Haven't seen them do this a whole lot. Hook's going to just scramble around. He is a good athlete. He is quick with the movements. He agile. 3 wide receivers. Get that to the right side. Mello able to knock it away. Good play there from 15. Adinyehu. Well, I think that's how you pronounce that name. Unable to bring it in. So 3rd and 1. They don't run it. Get that out wide. Mercer just continues his monster day here against Field. That's a tough route stop. Wide receivers got the tight end Brady in the slot. I would use Bacon, another athlete in this spot. Mercer again gets another K. He is having 5 for 241. He's putting up a Matthew Golden performance for us. If you go back and look at the Texas game from year 1. Oh, my, that's just a nice play. It's way too many guys for one guy to try to cover. That mesh play I like to run a lot. 2 tight ends here. They do have Bacon on the field now. Brady's still out there, though. Oh, that one's almost picked off there. Bacon unable to bring that one in through the contact. 4 minutes left. Georgia up 3 scores. Georgia defense is trying to hang tough, and they got a wide receiver running all by himself, and KJ Bolden does wrap up, at least make the tackle there. Almost let him run by me. Left him open. Kind of saw it out of my peripheral, just hope that he wouldn't make that choice. They go empty here. Hook's going to try to scramble and is going to scramble and gets into the end zone. He plays with his legs. He's taken a couple of big sacks, hurting his stats, but he's been really good scrambling. Green was unable to bring him down there. 49-35. They've had a really good day on offense. I would say our defense has been really good all year. Well, Florida State, I guess, was a struggle. Dallas has had a monster game, ends up getting the onside kick. How can Georgia just run a lot of this clock? You're up 2 scores. You're almost in field goal range now. We have carried to Tobias. 3. Get to the century mark now for his 3rd time this year. He hit it, I think, 7 or 8 games in a row last year. Leonard getting carried to Tobias. Tries to get back up the middle. Does get to the century mark. It is a 3rd and 6. Last play before the 2-minute warning. When Easy sent in motion, and they're going to get that out to Easy. He's going to get the blocks he needs. Sets up a 4th and inches at the 28. Georgia's up 2 scores. Go to the 2-minute warning in the side. I think it's worth just going and getting this. At the 28, I've missed a field goal. Let's finish this game off right here. It is going to be a handoff to Tobias, who gets what he needs. And now Auburn's got to start using timeouts, but they are in dire straits here. That was the big thing, was wanting to make them use their timeouts. Carry to Easy. Big time run. Easy gets the 1st down. He's going to fumble it. Georgia thankfully recovers. That's twice today that Georgia has fumbled with their running backs. He took a big lick there, though. That 1st down really hurts Auburn. Get carry inside to Tobias. 6-yard gain. He's up to 109 yards on the ground. 2nd and 4. Auburn is out of timeouts. They crack toss it to the outside. Tobias is going to get the blocking enough to get the first down, and now Georgia essentially can just run much of the clock out as possible here at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, let it run as much as we can. If we don't get in here, we can just take the knee and get out of here. Tobias is going to score, though. I don't really mind giving him his 2nd touchdown. Auburn fought hard here for sure. Dawgs' kick is up and it's good, but a 56-point performance led, of course, with two pick sixes that helped out on defense, but we scored a touchdown, I think, on every drive, besides the missed field goal there at halftime, when I really was just trying to take care of the football on offense as clock was expiring. I don't think I didn't punt a single time today. Had the turnover from McGinnis as well, so 2 drives did not end up in touchdowns, so an outstanding performance from offense today. It's a big throw over there. Adenyahu. 1st and 10, big completion there. Georgia, of course, up 3 scores. This game is over, but got to play it out. Big time rebound game here for Georgia. Defense, of course, has its warts that showed up today. Can't do but so much pressing on the outside with these guys outside of DeMello. Something that I just got to keep in mind with. That led to 2 scores. The other big one to Mercer was just a good football play. 3 wide receivers, 3rd and 10. Just trying to get off the field here. Do that one into double coverage, and somehow Brady catches that with Hill and Bolden on him. Hill's had a bad day. 2nd and 10, that they spike it. Tomahawk's going to scramble out. Get down the sideline. Takes a big hit there from Bolden. Fight until the last play. I respect it. And a really bad day for the defense. That'll be the 3rd interception, the 2nd one for Peel. Even if I can't score, I'll just slide down with it. So Chris Peel gave up 2 long touchdowns, also got a pick 6 and a 2nd interception there. Makes you nervous, but Georgia's going to come away with a 3-score win here. The defense had its ups and downs. The offense was spectacular. 2 negatives on offense was the missed field goal, the Reed McGinnis fumble. Easy did fumble there, but we were able to recover it. Georgia comes away with a big victory. 2 pick sixes. The defense was not really good outside of that. Really, really bad day for Chris Peel. But really impressed with the offense and what they put up. We've now won 11 straight games against Auburn. 332 yards, 90% completion percentage, and 4 touchdowns for Kellen Leonard. He was exceptional. No ifs, ands, or buts. That was a tremendous response. First game he had to throw an interception, but a great response after a really bad second half and 4th quarter, especially from this offense. Mercer hit us with a couple of big scores. He's definitely going to be part of the thumbnail for sure, but come away with a big victory. We'll take a look at the stats here. They outgained us heavily. We beat them in the turnover margin, though, which was, of course, the big thing. We picked up 3 interceptions off of them, taking 2 of those back for pick sixes. They didn't stop us on offense outside of the fumble and the missed field goal at the end of the half. But yeah, Leonard, 28 of 31, 332, 4 touchdowns. He was exceptional. Tobias, 22 for $118, 2 scores, easy, 4 for 30. Did have the fumble. Reed McGinnis, 2 for 14, and he did have the fumble as well. Cantrell, 7 for 78 in the score. Tuggle, 7 for 60. Dallas, 6 for 80 and 2 scores, easy, 3 for 10. Riddell, 2 for 16. Addington, 2 for 88, continues to show that deep ball ability. McGinnis had 1 catch, didn't get anything out of it, though. Blocked extremely well. We ran the ball well. They didn't get a whole lot of pressure on Leonard. Would certainly help with how good we were on offense today. Defensively, Peel leads the way in tackles, had 2 monster interceptions, but did not play a good game here at all. The interceptions are big plays, but was not great. Crawford was good against his former team. Hooks made an impact. Williams and Hall. Shout out to Chris Jones, who also had a pick 6 as well. Tackles for loss leaders have McLeod, Hall, Williams with 2, Green with 1. And we have Williams, McLeod, each with a sack and half sacks for Green and Hall. Interceptions had 2 from Peel with a pick 6. Jones with a pick 6 as well. Stokes again missed his field goal attempt. And on the Auburn side, Cromahoke, I think, looked good, 21 of 33, 452, 4 touchdowns, but it's really big play heavy. 4 scores, but 3 interceptions as well. Sermon, 14 for 81. Cromahoke, 8 for 31, scrambled really well, had a touchdown. Kramer, 1 for 12. Mercer, 5 for 241 and 3 scores. He was a monster. Adenye, 4 for 76 and a score as well. Brady was pretty good. Did have a crucial drop. Bacon, 1 for 9, had 2 drops as well. Thought the offensive line was pretty good, especially in the run game. We did get after the quarterback a little bit. C.J. Johnson leads the way with 10 tackles. Had a couple of guys here with 9. Tackle for loss had Reed Jr. with 2. Had several guys here with 1. And we gave up a half sack to Darren Reed and Amaris Williams. But again, no interceptions. When we come out with a victory, I'll get the thumbnail stuff and I'll catch you guys at the main menu. We are now back here in the main menu. Again, a really impressive win. Let's fast forward here through the week. Hopefully Arkansas stays undefeated. We get another commitment here from B.J. Hardrick out of Pensacola, Florida, 4-star halfback. Jalen Merrill, 99 speed wide receiver out of Winter Haven, Florida. Tremaine Pettigrew, another 5-star defensive tackle, 5-star outside linebacker, and Emmanuel LeBeau out of Indiana. This recruiting class is pretty much done. I have almost no recruiting left to do. We're up to number 9. Chris Peel, defensive player of the week. I don't necessarily like that. Arkansas did remain undefeated, so that'll be our big-time top 10 matchup at home in the next episode. Let's take a look at the scores around the league. We had Penn State over Indiana in a top 25 matchup. Texas Tech blows out BYU 60-0. Clemson over Stanford, of course, our game. Kansas State over Arizona. Washington survives FAU. Florida over Kentucky. Michigan over Oregon. Nebraska over West Virginia. Arkansas over Boston College. LSU over Alabama. Notre Dame over Troy. UAB over Memphis. Miami upsets Duke. Well, I guess it's not really kind of an upset over Duke, but Duke was really, really high up there. But a big-time matchup there between those two teams. Utah over Louisiana. Pitt over Florida State. Florida State has not been good at all in this series. Tennessee over A&M. We had Baylor over UCF. Ohio State over Northwestern. And Temple over East Carolina. We'll take a look now to see, take a brief glance at the Heisman watch. Doubt we have anybody on here, but just for fun. Julian Sayin looks like he's trying to get his second one, but he is hurt right now. Dylan Raiola, Ryan Williams, Emory Williams having a good year, looks like, for Miami. Had a big-time performance there against Duke, so nice look on him. We'll take a look at our stats. Again, super impressive performance there overall. Kellen Leonard now 18 touchdowns against 6 interceptions, so the passing touchdown mark, I mean, he has been on fire to start this year. I doubt we get to Carson Beck as we get, farther into SEC play, but he has had, since the Florida State game, at least 3 in every game, a 6-touchdown, a 4-touchdown game. Just got to get the interceptions down, but again, got a lot of good blocking in that one, and really happy with what we're getting so far out of Leonard. Really good performance for him thus far. Did a really nice job on offense in that game of just not forcing anything, not turning the ball over, just good all around. Tobias doesn't look like at all under any stretch without like a couple of 200-yard performances that he's going to quite reach I guess he's not that far off, but don't think he's going to quite reach last year's peak, just not getting the ball quite as much, but still really, really good player for us. Easy has been solid for sure in his couple of, in his more extended time. Reed McGinnis, Jamal Crook. McGinnis has obviously looked pretty good, but that fumble hurts. Cantrell still leading the way as a receiver. Should certainly clear the 1,000-yard mark again here. Dallas has been really good out of the slot. Adenton. Tuggle's stats are not going to look crazy because of the average, but I really feel like he has been so good for us on third downs. He's a run game extension player right now for the offense, but he's been really, really good at it. Would like to obviously create a big play every now and then from him, but yeah, he's been great for us. And let's see, defensively, our leading tackle guy still KJ. Got to get these linebackers more involved, but there's a heavier rotation as far as the guys that are playing inside linebacker this year so far, more than usual. But Cole and Jones are around there, but definitely need one of them to become a little bit more active. Chris Peel, of course, had the rough game there. If there's something in particular you want to see, you can stop and pause it. But I'll go down to everybody with a tackle. Tackles for loss, McLeod leading the way with 12, Green with 11. Green is leading the way with sacks. McLeod and Justin Williams behind him. Tied at 3.5. We've had 2 interceptions from Chris Jones with a pick 6. 2 interceptions from Chris Peel, both in that game. One of them being a pick 6. Bolden, Hooks, DeMello, Tyrese McNabb, who of course had a pick 6 as well. But yeah, the next time I see you guys in this series, we get a big time matchup at home, top 10 night game. Worked out perfectly. We will be wearing the black jerseys as we take on Arkansas. In the next one, but big time win. Really good performance from the offense. Defense left something to be desired for sure, but showed that they can create big plays. 2 pick 6s and another interception on top of that. But outstanding performance from the offense. And if you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my Tulane Dynasty and my Atlanta Hawks franchise also on the channel. And until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Peace.